Just a quick update to let you know I have been beavering away. I've done about 7 hours building the left-hand cockpit side, forward fuselage side. Nothing really to report, much the same as building the right-hand side, strangely enough. And here it is. I've got it to the point where it's ready for riveting. And there we go. So this is the left hand side, that's the front edge, and it's all drilled, up drilled and stripped down to deburr it all and reassembled, ready to start riveting, and put the first line of rivets in. And it's going to take an hour and a half to rivet it, and then I've got to install the bolts. So I'll keep you abreast of what's going on. Managing to get the odd hour in here and there, still plenty of customers about, as well as fitting a new distribution panel to the pool system. The old one fell to pieces, so got a new one. I've been stripping the bits out of the old one, putting them into the new one, and that's going out into the pool house tomorrow probably. Get the pool ready for the summer. Anyway, I'll get away and do some riveting. So now I've got the two side panels for the cockpit completed. What I've done is just quickly attach the firewall, or the bottom part of the firewall, to the two to hold them apart, just to get an idea of what the cockpit space is going to look like. And it's a lot bigger than I was expecting, actually. I've put the dashboard in it, or the instrument panel in its place, just to see where that goes and how that works with everything. Because I want to make the instrument panel removable and potentially hingeable, because maintaining the connections and that behind it is going to be very, very difficult. I know some people have cut holes in the sides to get access, but I think I'll come up with some kind of clever plan to make that panel hinge down. I'll have to do some calculations with the depth of the instruments, just to make sure they clear as it hinges. I've put this bar in to show roughly where the beginning of the fuel tank is. The fuel tank sits in this space here, to give me an idea of how much space there is behind the instrument panel, and there's lots. Lots and lots of space, so that is good. And looks like there's plenty of leg room, and generally, yeah, quite pleased. It looks as if it's gonna be okay. So that's what I've been up to. Just having a quick look, getting my thoughts together. I've also partially assembled the spar tunnel, and that's the aft part of the spar tunnel there. Just last night, just clipped it together, see if I could find all the bits and get an idea of roughly what it looks like. This one's going to take a bit of time to do, because it's all got to be dimpled so that it's flat on the other side. That's where the this side will be sitting against the wings spars themselves. So these have all got to be dimpled. The aluminium extrusions and plates the other side have all got to be countersunk, and lots of countersink rivets. So that's probably what I'm going to do next, is start the construction of those parts, and that's on F16 and F17. As you can see, I'm doing quite well here on the fuselage. So we've completed all these bits up to there, so we're just looking at F16 at the moment, which is the one I was just looking at then. Then we've got the firewall and stiffeners to do, and then that all joins together, and then we go into the assembly of the fuselage box, which looks very complicated as a process, because it's got to be attached to the front of the tail cone, and I'm just thinking now about access to everything and how I'm going to actually physically do it. The table here is too high because I've got to work over into this space, which means the trestles are also too high because they're even higher than the tables. So I think I'll probably make myself some lower wooden trestles to stand it on, so that I'm at a reasonable height to work on it. So that's where we are at the moment. The sun's been out for a few days now, and we've had some work done in the garden for drainage, and there I am. And so got to do some garden clearance, a bit of maintenance. I've got to fit a new electric panel for the pool, which I'm doing this afternoon. Lots of things to do, lots of clearing up outside, getting ready for the summer, already getting bookings for the summer at the moment. So lots of things to do, not much time to play with the Sonex. But I'm determined to keep moving forward, making progress. And so I'll update you as I go. More later.